Welcome, lovely soul friend. You're an amazing being, and there's a lot of things that are about to change, and a lot of manifestations that are about to come into your life. But what is it really in our human experience? Like, what's important, what Spirit is highlighting is that, of course, every one of us is feels excited for like we have endured so much lack and so much darkness, right? And then we come to this threshold of coming closer to this timeline of our manifestations being fulfilled, coming in, and you're gonna get everything. We're gonna get everything. Those souls that are here resonating with this frequency, but is it through freedom? Is it through fulfillment to be bound to excitements of nature, of matrix nature? And what I mean by that is what the Spirit is highlighting is that both the lack, perceived lack, and the perceived abundance and fulfillment, these are just two sides of duality floating about. And our true freedom is here right now, in this moment, in this present state, that we are, as divine beings, fulfilled no matter what the physical matrix game life, dream life, dreaming itself, what it represents. So even if you're just standing before this threshold, and you're seeing your manifestations coming in over the hill, and there's always like that feeling that you're about to get everything, or if you have wanted to go home, you're about to go home, and there's that kind of peace that settles in, that the wait is over, and there's serenity with that, and sometimes fulfillment. But isn't it great, isn't it really great if you can still, before you get overwhelmed with that abundance of feelings and emotions, that you can free yourself from needing all of that? It's like you're gonna have all of it, but there is no more, like, what frees you is not needing it. What frees you is being as you are, being okay with the way things have been, and also being okay with the fact that things will change. Things always change, tables are always turning, and all of your manifestations are going to come in, and you get to, that life is great, that life is sweet, that life is this dreaming life is amazing, because you have experienced not having, and now you're going to experience the having of things, the other side. But in that duality, in that opposition, that's how you know. Because if you would always just have everything, well, how would you know, right? Where's the difference? Where's the difference that lets you know what's sweet, what's sour, what's bitter? And in that consciousness position, where you can have this awakening of, if I am all right with not having anything, even if all of those things that I see coming to me over the hill, even if just they fall on the ground, nothing comes, and I would be just fine. Not just fine, I would be fulfilled, because I am the infinite creator. the infinite light, experiencing abundance of lack and abundance of abundance. You understand that abundance of lack. Imagine um, in a state, of, like, once you lived your life and your spirit frees itself from the physical incarnation, you are in infinite fulfillment. You are in infinite life. You're unified with one completely, and it is an opportunity to kind of separate yourself and put yourself into a individual incarnation and experience this life, experience this opportunity to believe in lack. Kind of, I am a separate being, body, mind, soul, and I have problems. You're playing a game, right? It's just like an opportunity to buy a video game which has a storyline. The storyline would be completely boring if you'd have like everything, like you have in Minecraft, right? The God mode, where you have all the resources available to you. It's kind of gets boring. But once it's like survival, you need to find things, there's like a little bit of struggle, it gets interesting in the same way. And here's like the appreciation for the part that is harder to appreciate from the point of, from the a human point of view. And there's like this liminal space still, or time that you can use to still appreciate, to still catch that glimpse of like, wow, actually, you know what, all of those things are coming from me with like, I am so zen fulfilled with what I am now, with what I have, with not having even. And it's often that um, people have said that the most fulfilling parts maybe of their lives have been when they had very little, or when there was like there wasn't a clutter of things, emotions, people, connections, everything. It's just my backpack and that's all. but that's it, fine either way. The message really from the spirit is the yeah, it's the kind of achieving this consciousness, achieving this state of complete freedom, even if in future timelines the manifestations, the fulfillment of emotions from the new things acquired from new experiences, even if they dip, right? Because they go up, they go down, life goes up, life goes down, and it does less and less that, like the wave itself becomes smaller, but the freedom that you gain in your consciousness allows you to completely override anything. Now, things could be taken away and things could be given, and it would not matter. It would simply not matter, because you would no longer see life as good, bad, lacking, lacking and having. You know that you're always on a journey, you're always on a path, and it's like whatever happens, you're always in a God state. Whatever happens, you're always in a state of freedom. Whatever happens, you always know that this is the dreaming, that every experience, even when it's stretching your bones and it's painful and it's like, I need so much strength for this, it's the most amazing thing. It's actually what you want. It's what you want, really. It's what you really want. And that's the moment when you realize that the sweet lollipops of life are actually, they're like these small vacation islands which they get boring really fast. They get boring really fast, and you want to go stretching again. You want to adventure. You want challenge, extreme challenge. So that's the message today, my lovely soul friend. I'll see you later. Bye.